Would you like to visit the scariest place on Earth? Former U.S. President Bill Clinton once described this place as the scariest place on Earth. It is none other than the Demilitarized Zone, located on the border between South Korea and North Korea. Despite being a site filled with tension, the preserved traces of the Cold War and its unique natural environment make it an exceptional tourist destination. To date, about 10 million tourists have visited this area, and in 2023, 70% of the visitors were foreigners. Today, we will explore various ways to visit the notable attractions within the DMZ. Before that, let's take a brief look at the DMZ. The DMZ refers to an area where military activities are prohibited by agreement between nations. While there are demilitarized zones in places such as Antarctica, Cyprus, and the Golan Heights, the DMZ on the Korean Peninsula stands out due to its intense military tension. Established in 1953 following the Korean War Armistice Agreement, the DMZ spans 4 kilometers in width and 250 kilometers in length, forming the most heavily guarded border in the world. Ironically, this area has become a haven for wildlife, as its natural environment has remained preserved. For the past 70 years, the DMZ has been untouched by human hands, allowing a pristine ecosystem to flourish and host a variety of species. The renowned British cryptozoologist Carl Schuker even mentioned the possibility of the legendary blue tiger existing in this area. Although this claim is not credible at all, it serves as an interesting example of the DMZ's ecological significance. Due to this unique blend of natural and historical importance, the DMZ continues to draw the interest of many tourists. Now, I'll introduce the ways in which foreigners can experience DMZ tours. The first way to experience the DMZ is through the DMZ Peace Tour in Paju City. This is the most commonly used option, and reservations can be made directly through their website. However, the procedure can be somewhat complex and time-consuming on-site, so group tours through platforms like Klook are highly recommended. The main course of the DMZ Peace Tour begins with Imjingok. This area, freely accessible to civilians, serves as the starting point for the tour. It features various monuments that remind visitors of the pain of war and division, and due to its symbolic architecture and peace-themed park, attracts numerous visitors. A particularly unique experience is the approximately 850-meter cable car ride from Imjingok to the civilian control line, offering a distinctive view as it passes over military-protected areas. The next notable course is the Third Tunnel Tour. This tunnel, discovered in 1978 based on a report from a North Korean defector, is an infiltration tunnel with an average depth of 73 meters. It stretches for a total length of 1,635 meters and was designed to move about 30,000 troops per hour. It symbolizes a significant threat to South Korea, being only 44 kilometers away from Seoul. During the DMZ tour, visitors can enter this rocky tunnel and approach up to approximately 200 meters from the North Korean border. While moving along the steep slope, they can see traces of explosions inside the tunnel. However, photography and video recording are strictly prohibited. Additionally, there is a video hall and museum located at the entrance. Here, visitors can watch video and view exhibits to understand the history and importance of the DMZ. Various souvenirs related to North Korea are also available for purchase. The tour also includes a visit to the Dora Observatory. Positioned on high ground near Dorasan, this observatory is a popular spot where visitors can get a close view of North Korea. It offers the chance to see both military facilities on both sides and a direct look at North Korean territory. From here, visitors can see Kijongdong Village, the outskirts of Kaesong City, and even the Kim Il-sung statue. On clear days, the Kaesong Industrial Complex is also visible as a place where the division of the Korean Peninsula can be directly observed. It remains popular with tourists and continues to be visited by displaced people longing for their hometowns. Additionally, visitors can stop at Tongil Village, located within the checkpoint area. This village, where the scars of war coexist with the peaceful scenery of everyday life, provides a unique experience for visitors. The DMZ Peace Tour so far vividly conveys the history and present state of the Korean Peninsula, making it an unforgettable experience. The second way to experience the DMZ is through a tour of the Joint Security Area JSA in Paju City. This is the location where South and North Korea have used for negotiations and meetings, and it is famously known as the site of the historic meeting between President Donald Trump and North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. The JSA is also known for its history of tense and sudden incidents, adding to the sense of suspense in the area. The JSA includes facilities with significant historical stories, such as the Peace House and Panmunjak. One of the most unique experiences for visitors is being able to step across the military demarcation line inside the conference room that straddles the border, setting foot on North Korean soil. Due to the sensitive nature of the location, there are strict dress codes, and visitors are required to follow specific conduct guidelines to avoid provoking the North. However, photography is relatively permitted, making it a rare opportunity to capture these special moments. Applications for JSA tours can be made directly through the South Korean Ministry of Unification's website, and for foreigners, there are several tour agencies that facilitate visits. A visit to the Joint Security Area provides a first-hand experience of the history and ongoing tension of inter-Korean relations. While the procedures can be somewhat complex, the visit is definitely worth the effort. Be sure to consider this tour for a deeper understanding of the region's history. In addition, Korea offers various observatories where visitors can view the DMZ and even parts of North Korea. The most recommended place is the Goseong Unification Observatory, which is located at the northernmost point of South Korea. In these locations, you can observe the life of North Korean residents. And if you're lucky, you might even hear North Korean propaganda broadcasts. The observatories also showcase impressive natural landscapes and various monuments. Because it is situated within the civilian control zone, visitors must go through an identity verification process, and since personal vehicles are required, renting a car is recommended. This concludes the overview of the different ways to tour the DMZ. Visiting the DMZ offers more than just sightseeing. As a unique remnant of the Cold War still existing in the world today, the DMZ captivates many with its palpable tension and historical symbolism. If you wish to immerse yourself in the past and present of the Korea and witness the traces of the Cold War firsthand, a visit here will provide an unparalleled experience. If you found this video informative, please subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. I'll be back with more fascinating topics about Korea.